Hey guys, Free the Tech here, and a lot of people have been asking questions about homebrew, DS Organize, and all that kind of stuff, so you can get Lameboy and stuff on your DS. Now I have a handful of questions. I'm sorry this video is really late. The problem is I had a virus on my computer. I just got it off. I had problems in my real life. So I will be making more videos after this video. In a day or two, I'll be posting a video about iPods, because I have a lot of stuff done to this iPod, including jailbreak, stuff like that. I'll have some app reviews maybe. So the first question I am going to answer is from Peewees60. He will be linked in the description. And he says, "Hey, do you know how to put GBA in AR DSi? And if you do, please tell me." You cannot play the Game Boy Advance games on a DSi system. You can play it on the original DS, but you need to have the loader for this, where the slot would be. I don't have my regular DS with me. Other than that, no, you cannot play GBA on here. And he also asked if you could play DS games. No, you cannot play DS games on here either. If you're using another loader, right here I'm using the Action Replay DSi. This will not work for DS games. And that's because it has no way to patch them. Whereas with a Game Boy Color, we can do that. So if you were to get an R4 or a similar device, it will work. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to another question. And this is in response to my DS Organized video. And there's a bunch of questions. I'm only going to get a few. The first thing I need to tell you guys is you have to have a 2 gigabyte micro SD card. And you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and pull mine out. I have a PNY 2 gig. You probably can't read that. There'll be a link to where you can buy one of these in the description. But you need to have 2 gigabytes. If it's more, it will not work. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But this is what the publisher said. It has to be 2 gigabytes. It has to be HDHC, I think. Anyway, if you want to make your life simple, I'll give you the link. I think it's $10 at Walmart or other stores. I'll give you a few different options so you can get and buy one of them. Again, people are asking if it runs GBA games. No, it does not. Deho78, link in the description to his user account. He said, when I open DSOrganize-gnm.nds, it says DSOrganize cannot be found in the directory. Make sure you're using a 2 gigabyte micro SD card. If you are, make sure you are installing all the files in the root directory. If you are, then go ahead and just re-download everything. Make sure you have Moonshell. Again, all those download links will be in the description. If you don't have those, it won't work. Next question. Wababu27, link in the description, says, how do you patch? Someone please tell me. If you have DS Organize, it will patch it for you automatically. You don't have to manually patch. You can manually patch, but there's no need to. And you cannot patch DS games using the manual or the automatic. It does not work. I've tried it. Next question. Can I just use the SD card that came with the DSi? No, that is a SD card that goes in here. You need a micro SD that goes in here. Currently, there's no homebrew that can be loaded through the SD slot. If there were, it would solve a lot of problems. That is pretty much it for that video. A lot of them are the same thing. If it doesn't work, go through the basic troubleshooting. Restart your DSi, reinstall all the programs. Make sure it's a 2 gigabyte micro SD card. If it's any bigger, any smaller, it will not work. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go over to my Lameboy video without DS Organize. And by the way, guys, there is a new edition of Flashcart OS. There'll be a link to where you can download that in the description. So you can find that. Random MW2 Clips asks, his link will be in the description, can you still use AR codes on games if you use ROMs on DS? No, you cannot use the AR codes. There are possible ways, but I haven't found one. A lot of people say you can do it if you have it through the slot. Other than that, I don't know. JMoody61 says, please help. After I load the action replay and click the controller, the Lameboy doesn't show up. Make sure it's in the root directory of your SD card, micro SD card. If it is, try and reinstall the program. If not, make sure it's 2 GB micro SD card. I mean, other than that, it's all pretty basic. There's really no way you can mess up, especially if you're using the Flashcart OS, because that's a direct loader. Dark Row 1, link in the description, asks, how do you get the GBA.NDS file? I cannot find it anywhere. You do not get GBA.NDS, you get Lameboy.NDS, and you can find that in the description of this video. Rezagan 11294, link in the description, says, does the SD card have to be a certain size? Because mine is 4 GB. Yes, it has to be a 2 GB micro SD card. Sorry for not mentioning that. 1337, link in the description, asked, what emulator do you need? You need the Lameboy emulator, link in the description. I'm going to answer 1 or 2 more questions, and that'll be it. I got my DS. Mr. Tyban fan, link in the description, says, I just got my DSi, and I put my action replay for DSi on, and it's not turning on. That's a problem with your system, not the action replay. If you remove the action replay and it works, then that is a problem with the action replay then. I'd take it back to GameStop, wherever you got it, and get a new one. And I'll get one more question. Horrors Rose said, this isn't working either. 2 questions. What's the size of your SD